Up in the ring, we see Mr. Hito doing some of his stomping out of bad spirits to sort of purify this ring at the Sam Houston Coliseum. Hito was a sumo wrestler first in Japan and then went into American-style wrestling when it grew in popularity, partly because most of the guys he wrestled in sumo were about twice as big as he was. And here we have the Korean Pak Song being knocked down by Mr. Hito. So we're going to have a profusion of the martial arts with the Korean style of ooh, and that hand of Pak Song's is a tough one. Pak Song Nam, he in the white wrestling garment, and the man in black is Mr. Hito. The man in black and white is Irish Danny McShane. This match has a 15-minute time limit. But we ought to see a couple of guys who know what they're doing in the styles of their own country, wrestling here in the state of Texas. Pak Song is the most deceiving individual I have ever seen, and yet he has the strength and power to do things that are seemingly impossible. Maybe they seem even more impossible because of his appearance. Twisting arm lock. Pak Song is doing the twisting, and now Pak Song's foot, if you were sitting in my chair right now, you would see is he has strange looking ankles, a big wide foot, and he has a lot of power and ability, and Mr. Hito being held by that grip on the trapezius muscle. We have some youngsters celebrating birthdays here tonight. Chrissy Dennis is 5 years of age and celebrating here tonight. And Sharon Chandler is 13 years of age. To Sharon and to Chrissy, we wish you both a very happy birthday. We're glad you came tonight to celebrate here at Houston Wrestling, and we're sorry that that hurricane is messing around here and trying to spoil your fun. So Pak Song is the man down, and Mr. Hito, who hears that strange sound of cheering coming from the fans, is using his combination of styles. Pak Song with those tough hands of his. He has amazingly strong hands. There he aimed that blow right in up under the armpit and looking for a vulnerable spot. When he finds it, I'll tell you, it shatters the peace and tranquility of the arm right down into the fingertips. So Pak Song bears down. Trouble for the Japanese. You notice where he has that thumb. He is pressing with a thumb from the outside and from the inside of the armpit. He has a good solid grip of muscle. So Hito, having been lowered to the canvas, is placed in jeopardy again. Again, he goes after that arm, but he's got a right one and he can swing it, and he's doing it. Finding the target, too. Finding it solidly. That rip across the face. And here is Hito in position to try to rip his nose off. Gary Hart on the outside trying to encourage his man here and do something about it. But so far he has not. And Gary Hart again with his leg pulling tendencies taking precedent again, and he has angered Mr. Hito. Well, we got a chair in the ring, but we haven't done anything about getting it out of the ring. Hito looking for some place to put that. Oh! Well, I'll be darned. You can hear that all over the place here as Pak Song Nam blocked the blow of the chair by driving it into it with the edge of his hand. And he did that twice, and you could hear it all over the building. But Pak Song's in trouble, nevertheless. He has taken a body slam on the chair. And here comes... Oh! Pak Song is being told by Gary Hart to cut his head off. And he doesn't have to. When he hit that chair, that just about did it. There's the bell. Korean
40 seconds, Pak Song Nam.
Korean Pak Song Nam is the winner, and he had to survive something in order to win that.
最後までご視聴誠にありがとうございました。高評価、チャンネル登録よろしくお願い申し上げます。大変励みになります。またご質問等はコメント欄にて残しておいてください。はい、ありがとうございました。